Alright, welcome back everyone. We're back with more of Geneforge 1 Mutagen. Let's go continue. We are still in this area here. Where I'm still trying to find the cockatrice research, but up north is the Geneforge, which be pretty awesome to get to. So yeah, the path I went down is clearly just one path of many you can do to get to it. So I'm cool with that, honestly. Enough of your screeching already. Good lord, get out of here. I don't care if you scream or not. Get out of here. Get out of here. It also does help that I have plenty of leadership to get me here. So if you did not, you would have to go about it probably a different and a little bit harder way. This is a Sholai journal, however, it's not a diary of past events. It's more of a lab journal, describing your language as that of the Sholai. There is even a small Shaper Sholai dictionary. You studied the book for a little while. It is very helpful. You now have a better understanding of the Sholai tongue. Okay, another way to get advance more in the Sholai language. I think we already have plenty, but I guess it doesn't hurt. Get out of here. The store is quite unusual. It doesn't open automatically and there is no control lever. Instead, you find a small combination wheel. Fortunately, the simple device is no match for your skill with tools. You open the door. Honestly, I think I'm pretty much done with looting. Because I think we're going to have too much money to actually... This chest is full of mica sheets, all of them dating... These sheets have been searched recently. You flip through them and find several which describe the creation of the cockatrice. You take them. Ooh, nice. Okay, found that. Probably could just go ahead and sell. Okay, and I think we pretty much just explored this whole section. So, in the meantime, why don't we go ahead and sell our stuff? We already raised cask, so that's not going to help us. Let's go back to Pentil. Yeah, they're pretty much sold out now, as far as supplies. Yeah, I think we're pretty much good as far as money. I don't have to worry about that anymore. We've collected quite a bit. Everything can forward. Okay, so Valkyrie and Pinto are pretty much sold out, as was Kaz before I destroyed Norel. What else is open? Open. Oh, Elros Keep. They have a few merchants there. Good lord, look how much money I have. I have like 10,000. Who else can buy for me? Did Eula still buy for me? Yeah, I probably won't loot anymore except for coins if, I already have plenty now at this point. You need to be over here anyway to complete the Cockatrice research quest. Okay, there we go. That's crystal. I think I'll hang on to my money, but yeah, at this point I'm not really super worried about loot or anything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna worry about looting anymore, is put the control, sport batons in the junk pad. Just manage inventory better. It feels like we were closer to the end game anyway, so I think I'm fine with, like, not looting and picking up a bunch of stuff now. Are these the tablets you need? The certain mind squints at the tablets. Yes, this is the last information I need. Good. I must forget some things to absorb this information. Excuse me. It closes its eyes for a minute, then it stares at the tablets for quite a while. You hear fire and lightning coming from nearby. You smell essence and ozone. It'll last for another while. Finally, the certain mind smiles. That is what I needed. Now the body of the cockatrice can be properly made. The next mission is almost completed. And my reward? What? Who? You? Oh. Yes, wait. Alright, done. I have opened the door to one of the machinery chambers. You may absorb the knowledge within. Use it well to make healthy but erratic cockatrice. Right, this door can't open, but the... What have you learned about the cockatrice? This new creation was imperfect in body and mind. With tablets, I've adjusted the machinery to give it a more stable body. Now a much more delicate task remains. I must adjust its mind. I only need a bit more information to calibrate the machinery. How do you have so much shaping ability? The power and knowledge is all Danette's. She left her machinery behind and filled up my mind with knowledge of how to adjust it. I can't shape. She shapes, though, through her glorious equipment. What is the final information you need? I need to know what drives the creature's irrationality. I know must know what stimuli makes them go mad. Then I can adjust their senses to be less sensitive in those areas. And how would you learn that? Happily, Danette left me with what I need in the inner bunker. There are shaped cockatrices there. We can try to drive them madness, and then we will see what works. I just need you to go down and observe the cockatrices. Let me know what makes them mad. Then, of course, destroy these unstable specimens before they cause trouble. Alright, I will help. Good. Just go into the inner bunker. You will need to be attacked by a bunch of cockatrices, but they are of an incomplete and flawed design, so you won't have problems. Then return and tell me what you observe. Whether the cockatrices don't attack me, then their design is complete and victory is ours. An easy, peaceful victory seems a likely result. How can I get attacked by a bunch of cockatrices? Once in the inner bunker, look for the chambers with lots of storage vats. When you use the controls there, I will be able to speak with you. Don't worry, you will have my guidance as a charge. How do I enter the inner bunker? Oh, you will need a key. And I don't have one. I trust some survivors with it, the ones I sent to recover the net's knowledge. I think it is still near. You will need to go fetch it. Petrifying Touch, Chaotic Rainbow, Regrowth, Matting Aura, Searing Radiance, and all the upgrades. Nice. Wait, what am I looking for again? I mean, I kind of just want to go and deal with Trajkov, to be honest. Okay, it's here. Oh, is this the section where we didn't have anything before, but stuff will be added to it now? Okay. I get it. When you get close to the crystal in the middle of this chamber, it starts to hum. The sound grows quiet, then erratic, then staticky. Finally, it resolves into the voice of Mind Swanwick. You are there. Good. The test will begin shortly. Please stay close to that crystal, or I will not be able to track your progress. One moment, please. Mind Swanwick's voice emerges from the crystal again. I am ready. I hope you are well. The first cockatrice will be emerging. If they go rogue, take note of it and then dispose of them. You hear the squeak of vat lids opening in the side corridors. Mind Swanwick says, I will now create a brief sound. It might agitate the cockatrices. There is a deafening blast. You clap your hands over your ears. Your head feels like it is about to split open. After a few seconds, the sound ends. The corridor is quiet except for the screeching of furious cockatrices. Right. Mind Swanwick says, are you done processing the results of the previous test? Have you recorded the results? I'm sure you are. Good. Alright, the next phase will begin. Please be ready. I'm about to. The voice cuts out. Hear more vats open. The voice resumes, or you may have problems. The corridor is illuminated by a flash of blinding light. You try to cover your eyes, but the glare makes you feel dazed. The cockatrices predictably are furious. Chaotic Rainbow. Mind Swanwick says, now that the second test is complete, we will begin the third. Are you ready? Good, I will release the cockatrices. You hear more lids squeak open. I am now going to release a mild irritant. The irritation should be minor, but I suggest you cover your mucous membranes. You hear hissing, and the corridors are flooded with strong acid mist. The cockatrices, it turns out, don't appreciate this. Mind Swanwick says, with any luck, all the cockatrices were stable enough to withstand all my stimuli and remain peaceful. Since I am sure the situation is stable, I will begin the final phase. This is a high-stress phase. I'm going to see if it is actually possible to disturb the cockatrices and make them go rogue. Here are the final set of lids opening. On the count of 10, I will engage all stimuli at once. 1, 2, extreme sound and light simultaneously deafen and blind you as clouds of acid mist fill the corridors. This is ridiculous. What the heck? This is ridiculous. What the heck? Okay, hang on. I probably need something a bit stronger to take those on. What the heck? Okay, so let's go back over there. This better be the last thing for him, because that's kind of annoying. Come on, get it over with. This is crazy. This is freaking nuts. Taking on all these cockatrices. Okay, fortunately it seems like at least took out a good majority of them at this point. Oh, another hardy cockatrice. That one did a lot of damage. Oh, dang it, I missed. One. Okay. Mine Swanwick says the test is complete. I hope that you were able to gather useful information. I trust you had minimal difficulty. Please report back to me. What do you mean minimal difficulty? That was annoying as heck. But whatever you say, whatever you say. I fought a bunch of cockatrices. They were, as promised, crazed. Yes, tell me all. Tell me all. You describe what maddened the cockatrices. After each bit of information, Mind Swanwick closes its eyes, incorporating new knowledge into the settings of its machinery. Finally, the job is done. The mind's head slumps into its tray. Again, you hear fire and lightning coming from nearby. You smell essence and ozone. This lasts for another while. You wait for Mind Swanwick to wake up. It is unconscious. What did you figure out about the cockatrice? Mind Swanwick is dazed. Something about this new step has drained it of energy and thought. What? Oh, it is done. The work is done. I will unlock a door for you. You can share in the bounty. I... I have forgotten. My thoughts are gone. The work is here. My mind is gone. Now that your work is done, what will you do? I'm not sure. All these years. Planning. Instructions. Gone. Did Danette do this? Make me to forget when the work was done? It does not matter. I am a working creation. I will find things to do. I will command survivors to get them done. Then Danette will return and I will serve her. Danette is long dead. That is not true. Danette lives. She was just here. Yes, she will be back. She will command me. She made me, you know. It seems that a lot of servant minds' memories have washed away. You have done enough harm. You must only speak with Shapers from now on. What? But the survivals are so useful. Oh, you are a Shaper. Yes, fine. I will not use the survivals anymore. What a waste. Now, I must remember. I must. My Swanwick rests his head in his tray and goes to sleep. That other guy. What's his final step? You are right, it's time for you to rest. Ascended Alonso nods. Ouroboros is gone. The cockatrice is complete. At last. Thank you, Shaper. Goodbye, all my friends. There is no pageantry, no speech. He closes his eyes. He slumps quietly to the ground. He is dead. Okay, so that was pretty much the end of the Ascended there. That was a pretty good, like, quest line there. And now that we've got more of the cockatrice, we should go ahead and create it again. Now we have perfect control over it. Can we create a second one? Okay, that only gives me a essence, but I have 2 cockatrices at least. Alright, let's head over to the Geneforge then. This is the main presentation hall of the research complex. This is where the most valuable, most exciting creations and inventions were stowed. They were then shown to visiting dignitaries, sometimes even the actual members of the Shaper Council. This is not a ruin, this area is still very active. You can hear the humming of crystals and power spirals and the growls of creations. The air is full of ozone. This is the center of the research core. Whatever Sucia Island's true purpose was, it is here. You step into the main presentation hall. It's a huge stone hall with a high arched roof. The most significant and impressive discoveries were given their first viewing here. Even centuries later, the air crackles with magic. In the center of the room stands a lone figure. He's not a large man, he has visible muscles, but he is nothing like the charged, augmented behemoths you've seen elsewhere. His eyes are calm, not arrogant or deranged. This must at last be Trajkov. He is the leader of the Sholai who invaded your lands, stole your secrets, and stranded you here. He makes no move to attack. He simply waves you forward. He is totally unafraid of you. Considering the size of the massive, fierce creations which stand around the perimeter of the hall, you can see why. When you go close to Trajkov, you see that the augmentations he has received have strengthened him, but not maddened him. He is calm. He glows with immense power, all of it under admirable control. He nods to you respectfully. He tries to make you feel like a peer, even though he believes he has evolved far beyond your kind. I am Trajkov, Shaper. Let me begin our negotiation by saying a few things. I will listen to what you have to say, then I will pass judgment. Thank you for listening. I will not waste your time. I will admit to the crimes I have committed. I forced you to land on this island. I want you to help me. When you hear what I have to say, I believe you will help me. Everything you have done to hurt or help my cause is now forgotten or forgiven. Now, at last, we may begin our on the path to power and justice. If you will help, will you hear my story? You know that this island is barred? Of course. But we also had no way of knowing that before our ships were stranded here. Justice demands mercy on that count. You killed my craft. But it was only a creation, yes? I smashed some of your property. I confess it. I apologize. However, it was a minor crime. The arts of the Shapers are forbidden to outsiders. And yet I have mastered those arts. Now I bring you a great opportunity. Please at least hear me out. I will hear what you have to say. Good. Now, at last, we may begin on our path to power and justice. If you will help, will you hear my story? Tell me more about the Shalai. There are many years ahead of you to learn of me and my kind. Time is short, though. Already Shapers are being drawn to this island. We must grab power, and soon. I would like to hear your story. There is so much to say, but time is short. I will stick to the key details. We Shalai are a people of traders, explorers. We sail the seas and find new lands. I command an expedition to cross the Great Eastern Sea to find out if there was any lands out here. We had a hard journey. Many were lost. My sailors doubted my command. But then, when we were close to utter ruin, we saw your land, your Terrestria. As we approached, a savage storm struck our surviving ships, almost sending us under. We were forced to land on this island. It was here we learned of your kind and of your secrets. And then you learned as many of those secrets as you could. Who would not? I could not, despite my efforts, learn your tongue, but others did. They read your books and learned of you, and they learned how jealous you are. They learned that your secrets are not to be shared with anyone. But you are a Shaper. You cannot understand how much a poor outsider can want what you have. You take for granted. To you, we were mere commons, unworthy to learn. So I learned, and we explored, and we came to the Geneforge. Yes, you are commons. He holds up a hand. Fire rises from his fingertips. The air fills with power. Sweat pricks out on your forehead. Not so common anymore, I think. He lowers his hand and the power fades. We know that the commons desire our powers, and commons who learn them are destroyed. We've read your books. We know you well. Tell me about the Geneforge. I want to use it. Yes, I do. I will get to my reasons soon. First, the story. When I found your research core, I was eager to explore. Some of my people refused. They mutinied. I entered with those loyal to me. We found the Geneforge, but we could not understand your instructions. We could not understand the papers we found. That explained how to use it. Most of them had been burned, so I had a plan. I had a Shaper brought here. I confess, we kidnapped a Shaper before you. His name was Goetch. We brought him here. He gave me some information and learned some himself, and he betrayed me, and fled. But I still did not know all I needed to know. I needed a new Shaper. What happened to the Shalai who mutinied? The penalty for mutiny is death. Some of them received justice. Others fled, but I will find them. They are not important. You needed me. Yes, I need your help if I am to use the Geneforge. You must be asking yourself, though, why should I help this outsider become more powerful? I have reasons. Will you hear me out? I will hear your reasons for using the Geneforge, though I make no promises. I am glad. I know your people can hear reason. I would like to hear your arguments. First, I will appeal to your moral side. You have wandered this island. You have met the Serviles. You have seen the things your people have done. I hope you have seen your people with fresh eyes. Your people do horrible things, and you have done them for so long that you have come to see them as normal. What are these horrible things we do? Supposed horrible things we do. Wander this island. See how you treat the living things you made. They are capable of thought, reason, pain, and you make them your slaves, destroying them when they displease you. The others shall lie. They only care about the wealth and power your secrets give them. Only I have the wisdom to see the disease beyond. I am moved by the plight of the Serviles and the other creations. I want to end their torment. That is what the power of the Geneforge will give me. I should also say what it will give you. What is in it for me? Safety from the doom of the Shapers stumble toward, and power. If you help me, I will make you my second in command. I will give you great wealth and power. In return, you will help me to make justice. You will help me remake the world, and in return, I will give you more than your precious Shapers will ever give you. You think Shapers face doom? When I met Goetch, I saw how arrogant your kind is. You Shapers think you have control of your creation. Yet see what happened to this island when you left. To master the horrors of creations you made, you need eternal vigilance. You can never make a mistake. Let me assure you, everyone makes mistakes. And you think you can save us? Yes, with the power of the Geneforge. Give me more. What do you mean by that? Look around you. This island is barred. Yes, I know that much about your people. This is Forbidden Land. Everything you have seen, secret. And those secrets taint you. Kill me if you want, destroy the Geneforge if you want. When you return home, you will know too much to be safe. The Shapers want the secrets here buried. They will bury you with them. That is my argument. That is my cause. I wish your help. What do you think? I think that you speak sense. I agree, I will help you. Alright, the first thing I will require from you is your assistance. He points to the piles of papers next to him. These papers, I believe, contain instructions to use the Geneforge. Alas, none of us know how to read your research script. Read it and tell me what I need to do. But beware, if I ever suspect you are trying to trick me, betray me, or slay me, I will destroy you. I will not repeat the mistake I made with Goetz. This is a collection of scattered pages left behind by the Shaper researchers. There are notes, equations, schematics, and instructions all related to the Geneforge. Most of the records were burned. These few paltry pages survived. You find a reasonably helpful entry. It is unclear whether we will ever allow one to adopt the mantle of greater being and welcome the changes that the Geneforge will make. Who has the courage to allow themselves to be rewritten? Should one ever accept the challenge and the danger, they must don shaping gloves. We have 2 pairs, and one of them was heavily damaged in an early experiment. Donning the gloves, caress the surface of the pool lightly, slowly, letting it work its magic a tiny bit at a time. Speed will be lethal. The body must adjust. Do not put your hands in deep. Then when the chosen is rewritten, the pool may do no more. The changing will be done, and no more changing can have any effect. The user can then swim in the pool safely. Such will be the power. I have read the papers. You will need to wear the special gloves and plunge your hands deep within the pool. Trajkov nods. I had thought your kind could possibly assist me. Now I see I was wrong. Goetz read the book, so did my lieutenants who can understand your tongue. I know that you are lying. You are trying to kill me. This I will not tolerate. I will kill you, then I will kill all other rivals. Then I will continue on my own. I am sorry, Shaper. Your time here has ended. Okay, nope. Okay. I have read the papers. You need to wear the special gloves and run your fingers across the surface of the Geneforge carefully. Excellent. That verifies what Goetz told me earlier. That was a test. You can be trusted. This is what I need from you. The pages describe the gloves I need to use the Geneforge. Goetz stole them from me and fled to the waste at the northwest corner of the island. Go there, find Goetz, kill him, recover the gloves. It will be a victory for us. Here is an amulet. It is a gift from Norel, leader of the Takers. Wear it, and it will mark you to pass my people as a friend. They will let you pass safely. Trajkov gives you bronze amulet. I have a pair of shaping gloves here. Trajkov's eyes light up. Yes, at last I have them. Hurry, give them me. Then he takes a closer look. Wait, those look different from the original gloves somehow. What trickery is this? Goetz has cleaned them and done some repair work on them. That's why they look different. They're the same gloves. You are very convincing. Trajkov's suspicion is overcome by his greed. He takes the false glove from you. At last, after all the waiting. The gloves are mine. I can use the Geneforge at last. Come with me. Come watch my moment of triumph. Trajkov starts walking to the east without delay. You see before you the result of all the labors, the ingenuity, the genius of Cecilia Island. It is a great accomplishment of the Shapers here. It is the Geneforge. It doesn't look like much. It's a pool of swirling, foul-smelling red muck kept alive and well mixed by several unstable power spirals. It looks like the substance in the augmenting canisters you have seen all over the island. However, the canisters have special attachments through which the goop flowed into you to alter you. The stuff is bare and exposed. It glows with barely restrained magical power, powerful and dangerous. As you watch, Trajkov dons a glove and kneels. Slowly, carefully, reverently, he touches his fingertips to the Geneforge. The greatest accomplishment of your people begins to work your magic on him. But he is wearing the wrong gloves. When he realizes what is happening, it is too late. The faulty gloves allow the substance of the Geneforge to reach his skin too quickly. As you watch, his flesh bubbles and cracks. He screams. He lurches to his feet and turns towards you. As he stumbles towards you, the changes continue. His bones bend and his hair falls out. His skin peels off in sheets. He reaches for his sword, but his hand isn't strong enough to grasp it. Trajkov falls to his knees. He raises his hand towards you. No! Why? I could have given you... Wait, I... And then he dies. The invader, the thief of your secrets, the man who killed your craft and stranded you here, is destroyed. He collapses to the ground, slain. The protective amulet you are wearing snaps in two. The failed would-be shaper is dead at last. His body dissolves into a frothy pink goo. The thief of your people's secrets has received justice at last. Oh no, I don't want to pick that up. You stare into the swirling goo of the Geneforge. The energy of the power spirals keeps the organic material alive and in constant motion. It bubbles, hisses, and steams, waiting for you to act. You back away from the strange and powerful pull. Okay, we'll come back to the Geneforge, but... Go back to the Great Temple. Your wishes have been granted. Trajkov is dead at my hand. Yes, it is done. Now I will reign supreme. Now the power of the Geneforge will be mine. Only one thing remains to be done. First, you must be gone. I will tolerate no threatening parties, no unpredictable forces. There is a dock at the east end of the island. It is northeast of Kazg. There, you will find a small boat. It is the last boat on the island. Use it and you can return to mainland and civilization. Leave now. I command it. Wait too long and I will grow impatient and force your actions. You promised power to me if I slew Trajkov. Where is that portion of my reward? The wretch laughs. I lied, fool. There is power here, and it will be mine. Your reward is escaping with your life. I have told you where the boat is. Now go. I must go think on all this. Goodbye. There is nothing to think on. You will go to the docks at the east end of the island, and you will leave my domain. And that is the end of it. I tire of this banter. You must die now. What? You dare challenge me to die, fool? Okay, we need to... Okay, we need to think this through. I don't think the cockatrice is nearly strong enough to take him on. I think what we will do is destroy the Geneforge. So, let me save the game right here and we will resume in the next part.